Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Going to be doing the next part of my Wonderland Journal with you. I've been putting a whole heap of different ephemera in, but I haven't quite finished like sewing around them or putting ribbons on them or whatever, and I just need to do that still. And next time I see you, you will be doing a flip through, so we're getting there. We're just making some ephemera. I've been busy, taking a while. And I've put a rub on words imagine and wish here, so the two signatures are basically nearly finished. I've still got a few bits and pieces I might put in yet, we'll just see. So sometimes I usually tie mine in, and I put the elastic in first, sometimes or with the lace, but today I just thought, well, if I put the lace in elastic first, then people can't change the elastic out if they want to, or make it bigger. So I thought that really and truly I should probably put the lace down first. So I've got this nice lace that matches sort of that a little bit. It matches the pink on here. So which one do I want to put first? About the same really. I've got these laces. I was lucky to walk into a Salvo's, which is a thrift shop for the Salvation Army, and normally this particular Salvo's doesn't really have a lot, but I walked in there and that had all these lace. I couldn't believe it. I felt a bit guilty about taking it all, but using it quite well. Using it a lot actually, because I didn't really have a lot of lace before, so it was good to have some of that lace. It's a bit creased. So what I'm doing here is there's the spine, front cover, back cover. This is just not sticking down well. Cut that off. And then I was going to, excuse me, oh sorry, something got up my nose and I need to sneeze, sorry about that. Oh dear me. Right, I'll put the other layer on top, just because I tried it out and I thought, oh, that looks fun. Just a double layer. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, no. Something's triggered off with sneezes. So on the Monday of the holiday for the New Year's Eve here, husband and I went for a drive to see the flooded River Murray. We didn't go to one of the towns because we sort of thought we might be in the way, and we've heard that parking is a bit tricky. So we went a bit further and found some places where there weren't very many people and you could see the river quite stretched out, and it was something to really sort of see, because like it's not happened in my lifetime to have that well, It may have, but I wasn't aware of it. Excuse me a minute. Well, that sneezes I need to blow my nose. Sorry about that. There it goes, like that. I need to put some more glue. Been umming and ahhing about getting this Fabri-Tac that people talk about for their fabrics, but this works just as well, really. But sometimes when I come to this sort of stuff where the ends keep sticking up, maybe I should get some Fabri-Tac. I think I can get it from Spotlight, I think. And that's come undone as well. But hopefully, just gonna press that side out a bit more. Right. So with a tied in one, you I just hope I've got enough elastic, otherwise I'll have to go and get some more, but when, I don't know. It's good to have a good length. So start in the middle. Do I want to do it on the inside or the outside? Okay. If we do it on the outside, so do it on the outside. One. I've got two signatures, so I need two spaces for the elastic. Two. Oops. Whoop. Well, that can't be right. Normally, because I do it the other way around, that's why. Let's do it the other way around. After all that. Start in the middle. I have got an awl and everything, and I do know how to sew them in. It's just that having used the elastic for myself, I just found it easier. I just thought it might be easier for the user to have elastic, because then they could sort of take out the pages as they needed to and add pages if they wanted to. And so if you take the pages out, you can work in them a bit easier if they're tied in. Gives them a bit of flexibility. So let's have a look. I've got stuff stuck to my fingers. I thought I'd washed it off, but obviously not off. The elastic left over. Now, let's have a look. Oh, that's why. I knew there was something wrong somewhere. Okay. So you need to have that one under there, like that. And that one over. Twirl it around the two you've got there. Or do I just tie it? Who can remember? I think I just do it that way. Right, hopefully that works. Right, That's where I need to have it straight here, this side. Put one in first. To the back, and then the other one the front. Make sure it's all straight. If I wanted to, I could swivel the join around so that it can be on this side, so they can maybe create a little bit of a tie to sort of have some things tied to it. So I've got these leaves. I was going to use them, but I don't know how to use them now. Let's glue again here. Let's have a look. Do I need any more glue on the inside? Any more lace on the inside? I've got a few. One there. Or here. I'll put on the pink one. So you could see, yeah, when we went up to see the River Murray, people have been quite affected, and a road that we actually drove on last time we went up that way was actually flooded, and the houses that were on that road were, you know, would have had to have been abandoned. It's supposed to get a bit higher, they say, so you have to see, because it's all coming from all the rain that they had in the eastern states. So put that one there, just a bit of a lace poking through like that. And do I want one in the second signature? I've got, let's have a look, I've got 1, 2, I think do I want one in the back? Don't know. Because it's there. Don't want to overdo it, because lace is not everybody's cup of tea, as I say. But I do have some strips left over that I still might use instead. Because I've still got some elements that I want to stick in, so I don't want to have anything here. If I put a little strip, then I can stick a little, like two, if I cut that in half, I can make a double strip from, what do they call it, Franken paper. And you sort of just join things that are not, actually that's quite wide enough as it is really. We'll just do that. Just got some ink from the sponge still, whoops. Wobbling here. So there. think about which way I want it round, and which way around I've decided to put it in. And because this story is this journal is called Wonderland, I found a little story about this little pixie. I thought some of the colours matched. I just thought it would be fun, a bit of fun to put that in there. So, put it that way so you can see the pixie. That's what I wanted to do. Now let's see. I believe I've used them all up. I've probably used them all up now after I've said that I had some to use, but I will find. Oh, that's what I wanted to put in there. There, that's it. Oops. I made this from scraps I had left over. I'm starting to sort of do that a little bit, create. It's not sticking because you're pushing too hard, Kay, and this is going through. That's why. It's a bit fat, isn't it, really? Do you want to really have it there? Maybe you can use these instead. A bit of paper. So I got from, where did it go from? Paper Inspirations. I bought a, that's too wide. After all that, these ones are paper ones. I could use these ones. So look, because there's something sticking, that's stopping me from putting things in there. Something sticking. I could just leave it as a belly band, really. Okay, just going to leave that there, and whether I'll do anything else I don't know. I've got some scraps that I want to put just in the back here, loose, so that the person who buys the journal can use the scraps for however they want. And I also want to make some little flowers to put around the place as well, but whether I will or not I don't know, because let's have a look how fat it is. It's not sticking down either. I could do a little bit of a pocket there and put some things there. These ones. I might do that. So what do I got? What have I got? These are just strips now that I've got left. Really, could use this. Just worried that that's coming up. I might have to fix this first and worry about the other stuff later. Where do I put my washi tape? Hope you can still see, because I haven't got the light on again today, because I thought it was too dark, and I looked at it afterwards. Actually quite alright. And I put the light on and it didn't really need the light because it made it all glary then. So and this is where I could put the lace just to cover that up with. I think I should, because otherwise it looks a bit funny. Oh, the sun's come back out again. So this is Tuesday the 3rd of January that I'm taping this, and it'll come out on the 4th, because, and On the 4th we've got looking after our grandsons tomorrow to help us, because our daughter has gone back to work and she's asked us to take the boys to an appointment for her, and then she'll meet us there, kind of thing. So that's what we're going to do. I might actually use this bit here and this bit here. So we're going to take them to this big playground down by the sea. Not that it's a sea where you can, there's no sort of like beach kind of thing. It's like a mangrove beach. But they've built this wonderful adventure playground down there. It's very popular. Costs nothing. So might just sort of like leave it as a belly band. So do you want another layer? Creating this sort of like by just joining them together, the strips together. Quite effective, I think. That's better. Yep, that's good. So now I have to glue it up there, just on the sides there. Whoops. I'll glue it down there. The sun's gone back in again. Hope you can still see. It's weird. Sort of not overly cool, but it's supposed to be not hot today, so I'm not too sure why it's feeling a bit warmish. Probably because I'm not very good at the heat. Look at these in there. Or I might even just do another fairy collar, fairy card there, but I've got to create another pocket there for something, and I'll find something. But when I find something, I'll put it in, or I can just put these back on, create some more tags, and use these on the tags. So I think that's all I want to do today, because I think I'm sure you've seen me make tags before. I don't really want myself to see me make tags again. Hopefully you will be able to do a walkthrough. Depends on when I can get back to doing this again, because like I said, I've got tomorrow to look after our grandson, so no crafting tomorrow. I might get some bit done a bit later on, hopefully. Depends. But I will. I'm going to put something in there. Some more, something, make something. Got all this leftover bits that I can make some tags and stuff out of all journaling spots. So I've got that bit there. It's a good bit. Oh, it's been cut, but I could save that, so it's two. I can use those, I think. And this one here, that's a good bit too. So I've got 3 things that I could use to create either journaling cards or tags. So this one here, because I've already cut it, I'm going to have to see how I can save it. How am I going to save it? Put that to one side. Just quickly show you how I'm going to save it. Just with a bit of paper down the middle. It needs a bit of flat paper, so perhaps I could use a bit of music paper, that side. Let's put some put that down there like that. Let's save that side. So we just need to have something on this side now to save this side. What should I put there? I quite like this paper. That goes nicely. It's in the journal. So I'll just use that, I think. That's all I want to use. That's all I use. Yeah, because I use another piece of the collection. It'll be 2 raised. So these ones, at least these ones are flat, which is a good thing. So then I'll find something to cut out to put on top. So that's how I've saved that one, because it was broken. And now, like I said, next time I see you, hopefully I would have signed some of my things, and we'll be all ready to go. Quite happy with the way it's turning out. It's just, I think it's looking quite lovely, and I'm just really pleased with the way it's turned out. I just love the colours, and the design of this one is just so pretty. I might have to sort of tie this a bit tighter. I've had to do that before. So, different things have all got to be fixed. And this is going to be crinkling at the edges, I think. I might have to take that out and fiddle with that one a bit more as well, because I think it's taller than the signature. It is a bit. So I'll have to cut that off a bit, I think. See where, maybe there. Anyway, I'm sure you don't want to see me fiddling about, because I cut it off. I'll have to stick it back up again, but I will cut it off, I think, because it's a bit taller than the rest of the papers. It just keeps catching. There's nothing there. That's better. So I've just got to glue down the sides now, and these can go back in. These bits of ephemera, which I'll show you when I do the final flip through, what I've done to make some ephemera. That's better. Goes in there. Perhaps it would be better if I did the other way around. And that's why I like it tied in, because you can just take it in and out easy. So you can fix stuff or put stuff in. I really prefer that method of adding journaling. And then I'll work out a closure to put on there as well. I don't have a crocodile to make a hole. I've got a hole punch, but I don't have a what do they call the little things in there? It's not a rivet. I want to call it a rivet. I think that's a building term, not a scrapbooking term, a junk journaling term, I should say. Anyway, this time I will go and keep fiddling with my journal. Thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.